Once upon a time, there's a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other engines. They are all bigger than Edward and boasted about it. The driver won't choose you again, they said. He wants big, strong engines like us. Just then the driver and the fireman came along to start work. The driver looked at Edward. "Why are you sad?" he asked. "Would you like to come out today?" "Yes, please," said Edward. So the fireman lit his fire and made a nice lot of steam. Then the driver pulled the lever and Edward puffed away. Peep, peep, he whistled. "Look at me now." The others are very cross at being left behind. Away went Edward get some coaches. "Be careful, Edward," said the coaches. "Don't bump and bangles like the other engines do." So Edward came up to the coaches very, very gently, and the shunter fastened the couplings. "Thank you, Edward," said the coaches. "That was kind. We are glad you are taking us today." They went into the station where the people are waiting. "Peep, peep," whistled Edward. "Get in quickly, please." So the people get in quickly, and Edward waited happily for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. He waited and waited. There was no whistle, no green flag. Peep, pep, peep, pep. Where is that guard? Edward was getting anxious. The driver and the fireman asked the station master, "Have you seen the guard?" "No," he said. They asked the porter, "Have you seen the guard?" "Yes, last night," said the porter. Edward began to get cross. "Are we ever going to start?" he said. Just then a little boy shouted, "Here he comes!" The guard was running down the hill with his flags in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He ran onto the platform, blew his whistle, and jumped into his van. Edward puffed off. "I'm going out again tomorrow," he told the other engines that night in the shed. "What do you think of that?" But he didn't hear what they thought, but he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep at once.